Hello everybody, it's Football here with John Montez and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine, and today we are back again. Arteta dream signings. What is your thought into this? Because a lot of things are surrounding Arsenal today. With the Gyokeres agent meeting Arsenal today, it's massive news for Arsenal fans, and also there is a how can I call it? A conflict between Sporting and Gyokeres agent on a move. A lot of things have been talked, and we are going to go through these comments from Sporting president about Gyokeres. We are going to go through this information, these things he are provided, and why there is a play between the agent is trying to play something. I think they are trying to inflate the price of Gyokeres. I don't know you guys. I don't know what you guys think about this. It's a massive news for Arsenal because tonight, some hours ago, there was a news from Transfer News on Twitter. They were saying that Gyokeres agent met with Arsenal representative today. What is your thought into that? Another thing which I came across at Talk News today is a very important one. Rodrygo to Arsenal. What is your thought into that? Is Arteta trying to sign Rodrygo? What is your thought? Can that one happen? That is what you want to check into this. Can that one happen? Can Arsenal sign Rodrygo? Can he fit into Arsenal system? So those are the two transfer updates I want to talk about in this video. So make sure smash a like on the video, by the way. To support this channel, make sure smash a like on the video and put a comment on the comment section to at least show a support to our channel. By commenting or by liking this video, it just support the channel growth, and it's really helpful. So I'm requesting you, just take a second or two, click that subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it does. Now, let us just go directly into these comments from Sporting president. They are really, this is a really massive comment. This is what Sporting president is saying. Gyokeres scored 63 goals and 10 assists. Fantastic performance. Certainly one of the best players we have ever stepped into Portuguese staff. And Sporting will not demand the clause. Now, blackmails and insults Sporting will not accept. One thing is certain, Sporting will not accept 60 million plus 10, that is 70 million. As of today, Sporting has not received any proposal from Gyokeres. I never promised them that, and the game his agent is playing is only making things worse. That is Sporting president trying to breathe the fire there on Gyokeres agent, and it seems like there is a game being played between Gyokeres agent and other clubs, because I think if at this moment Sporting haven't received any bid, even from Manchester United, even from Arsenal, there is nobody who has received any bid for Gyokeres, who has bidded for Gyokeres, then there must be a problem. I think this conflict is a conflict of interest here. I think it's a conflict of interest. I think Gyokeres agent is trying to find a possible a higher market where he can negotiate the salary well, and at least his player gets something valuable, which I don't think most of the clubs in Europe are willing to pay maybe his salary demands, because this is a game of chess the agent is playing. It's a game of bidding. Who is going to bid higher? Who is going to be favorable to this? I think he's trying to sell Gyokeres to many different clubs, and it seems like Sporting are not tolerating it. And we all know clubs will be willing to sell. At least Sporting has come out and told us what is their expectation. They are not going to sell less than 70 million. So whoever is going to try to bid for Gyokeres, you have to have more than 70 million. He has made it clear that is just they are not going to allow a bid less than 60 million less that. And up to the moment, no team has already they've already set the price for Gyokeres. That is it. They've already set the price for Gyokeres. So probably around 80 million will sell Gyokeres. I don't know what you guys think, but I had already did analysis about this. If you haven't watched that video yet, go and watch that video how Gyokeres can fit into Arsenal team and how Gyokeres can fit into Manchester United team. I think this channel, this transfer window, since it was open, it has been about Gyokeres. So go and check that video where I did that analysis. But I think Gyokeres will be Premier League player next season. With this agent today, also there was some rumors, I can now call them rumors, that his agent met Arsenal representative in London today. So it's a massive step to Arsenal. This is their dream signing. Arsenal are also pursuing Sissoko. So it depends who will come first. If Sissoko comes first, I don't think Arsenal will pursue Gyokeres. I think they will leave Gyokeres. But it's a dream signing for Arsenal. This is a dream signing for Arteta. He needs this type of a player into the team, and probably they will have to do whatever they have to do to get this player. They were close to spending over 80 million on what is his name? This Aston Villa striker. They were close to spend over that £1 million. So it's not a big deal. They have that money to spend. They can spend it. They were close to spend it in January transfer window. They can spend more than 70 million on a striker because they urgently need the striker, in my own opinion. They urgently need the striker, and they have to do whatever they have to do to make sure that they get their dream signing. It's a Arteta dream signing. Today we are talking about Arteta dream signing. So let me see down on the comment section what you guys think about that. It's a massive move if Arsenal decide to sign Gyokeres. I don't know how that meeting would go. I think maybe his agent will be also in Manchester United. You never know. He will maybe. There's been meetings and there's been talks between Manchester United and Gyokeres team and his camp and people close to him, because we know Amorim knows him well. Amorim is the one who brought him to the club, and I think Amorim is admiring to have him. We don't know where he will land because I think the agent is playing picky ponky with him. We don't know where he's going to land. Maybe he can land in Al Zassar. Maybe he can land in Al Hilal. Maybe he can land in Spanish clubs. Maybe he can land in Manchester United. Maybe he can land in Manchester. Where the place I'm now putting a block that he cannot land to is Chelsea. But he can land in any other team in Europe. I don't know what you guys think about that. That is my thought in that news, that sporting director statement. Now, finally, this is the main thing. Arsenal, this is the news that is coming from Transfer News and Transfer News in Twitter. They are saying Arsenal are interested in Rodrygo and they are assessing the situation. I don't know how true this is, and this one can be a massive boost if Arsenal get Gyokeres and Rodrygo at the same time. This is massive move if Arteta are willing to make the move. The problem is Real Madrid willing to sell? I know Real Madrid can be willing to sell, but what about the player? Does a player want to come to Arsenal? You can be interested in somebody, but the person you are interested in does not have the same interest as yours. So it can be a dream signing and it can be a massive move, especially if you look to upgrade, because now Arsenal are upgrading. The Gunners are upgrading now. They are looking to upgrade the squad, and Rodrygo, if they can get him, can be a good upgrade of Martinelli. So imagine you have Rodrygo on the wing and you have Saka on the wing and you have somebody like Gyokeres on a striker. Of course, you are guaranteed for more than 70 goals or 80 goals in a season with those two players playing fully fit. And Arsenal need players. Arsenal need enough players to make sure they compete in Champions League, because remember, they fall short in semi-finals in Champions League last season. And this season they finished second, so they want to keep momentum, because immediately they go down below second, it can be a disaster for Arsenal again. It can turn out to be the biggest disaster in the Arsenal team. They can go back to rebuild. Now they have to upgrade as early as possible, because we all know they need a big squad because they're competing and they need replacement. Of course, I talked about Garnacho also signing for Arsenal, but if they can pursue if they can pursue Rodrygo, it will be a better signing than Garnacho because it's a proven. I don't know how impactful can he be in Premier League? But Arsenal always have a good relationship with. They always have a good taste or a good pick with Real Madrid. With Real Madrid players, we have seen Ozil, we have seen Otis Odiga. They always have that luck with the Real Madrid players. So Rodrygo can come and perform. My worry is sometimes his injury. His injury records with Premier League. I think it will be a waste of opportunity. It can be somebody like Gabriel Jesus. Jesus can come today, play 3 games, then go back to injury. Then stay for 1 month, 3 months, then come back again, score goals, then can go back to injury. It can be that way. That one can happen to Rodrygo because even in Real Madrid squad last season, it was most part of it was outside because of injury. And we know how physical Premier League is, and we know how it's difficult to play in Premier League, especially to maintain yourself and not get injured. It takes special people to do that. It really takes special people to do that. I don't know how he will manage. He can manage in Premier League with this injury record. I don't think it will be advisable for him to go to Arsenal. That is my opinion. On a player perspective, in my own opinion, don't go to Arsenal or don't come to Premier League. Go to somewhere. If you have to leave Real Madrid, go to somewhere else, not Premier League, and not Arsenal or McHugh. I love Rodrygo. I'd love to see him in Premier League. I would love to see him in Manchester United. But my worry is the injury. His injury record is not good. His injury record does not require that this physical type of a game that is being played in Premier League. It doesn't require that. He needs somewhere he can relax, somewhere he can think. But that one is upon the player and the club. I don't think he can perform in Arsenal. I don't think he is a Premier League type of a player because we all know there are players who are really not that Premier League type of players. We have seen a lot of them. They can go somewhere else, shine, then they fail to shine in the Premier League because of the nature of the game in Premier League. How things move fast in Premier League. How it's easy to be out of the game is Premier League. So my advice to Rodrygo, Arsenal is not the option, and Premier League I don't think is the option. Let me be honest, I would love to see him in Manchester United one day. I would love to see him in Manchester United, but injury is the problem. I don't know his market value at the moment, but is a player that I don't think Arsenal would love to spend big on him. And I know Real Madrid will require big out of him because Real Madrid always know how to get rid of players. They always know how to get their target. So it's a must. It's something I'm looking forward to see how if it happens, because at the moment it's just interest. You see, in transfer update, in the transfer window, the most used English or the most misused English is interest. This person is interested in this, especially with Manchester United. Manchester United are always interested in any players. Every player, they are always interested. So at the moment, it's just an interest. We don't know how productive this can turn. It's an interest. Let us just hope it keeps. Let's hope it be an interest, because I don't see him fitting in Arsenal squad. I don't see him fitting in that. As he can fit in the system, but it can be a waste of time. It can be a waste of resources, because we know very well his injury record is not good enough. His injury record is not good. His injury record is just worse. And we know how Premier League is. Too fast, no time to think. It's easy to pick injuries. Defenders are tough. Defenders are rough. And you have a lot of games to play in the Premier League. Of course, Real Madrid always have a lot of games to play. But it's interesting to see if that deal happen. Probably it might happen one day, soon. We never know. But it's something I'm looking forward to see. I'm looking forward to garner more information about it, and I will keep updating you. I don't know what you guys think about this. This is a massive news for Arsenal. It's a transfer dream for them. They really need Sissoko. They really need Gyokeres. They now need they need a goalkeeper also, if I'm not wrong. They also need a goalkeeper. Arsenal are also interest. But they've already signed a goalkeeper. I mean, they signed Kepa. But Arsenal should first prioritize a striker. Let next week not end without Arsenal having without Arsenal getting even close to advanced stage of signing a striker. They need to sign a striker as early as possible. Make sure you have your striker by the end of next week, if I was Arsenal, because the market is not good. People are doing business, especially after that club whatever World Cup is going on. I don't know if I will watch even a single game of them. Arsenal must get a striker immediately by the end of next week, or immediately after Club World Cup, because there is where a lot of things will start to shift. I don't know you guys. I don't know what you guys think about that. That is my thought into those two stories. Make sure smash a like on the video, by the way, and if you know you are watching for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, so each and every time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Until you do the next one, enjoy that and put a comment. Please just put a comment on this video. Until you do the next one, enjoy that. Peace.